Hello and welcome to Business Standard Newsmaker. Today's Newsmaker is Harin Raval, the lawyer who blew the whistle on PMO's involvement in the tweaking of the report on coal block allocations. What lawyers say might not be truthful, but it must always be legal. Despite this knowledge, it was still a shock for most Indians to learn that the government law officers had been untruthful when they told the Supreme Court that the Prime Minister's office and the Coal Ministry had not interfered in the report prepared by the CBI on coal block allocations. In reality, and with the knowledge of the law officers, the CBI had not only shared the conclusions of its investigations with those whom it was probing, but also allowed them to tweak parts of it. Harin Raval, the Additional Solicitor General, has stepped down and maintains that he had said in court only what he had been asked to by the Attorney General G. Vahanvati. In his letter to Vahanvati, Raval explains the reasons for his quitting. On account of Vahanvati's statement, he felt embarrassed and was forced to take a stand in court, consistent with Vahanvati's submission made as Attorney General of India that the contents of the status report were not known to him and that they were not shared with the government. Raval is known as a competent rather than a brilliant lawyer, but comes from a family which has been Congress loyalists for generations. In fact, he contested elections as a Congress candidate from Ellisbridge in the 1998 Gujarat Assembly polls, standing against BJP's Haren Pandya, to whom he lost. Raval trained under his father, Pravikant Raval, who was the first Advocate General of the Gujarat High Court. In 2009, the son became the Additional Solicitor General, having served as Assistant Solicitor General earlier. Not surprisingly, Raval is the choice of Ahmed Patel, political advisor to the Congress president, since both belong to Gujarat. Considered a low-key and soft-spoken person, Raval is not the kind of person one would imagine taking the union government head-on. But Raval had already come in for criticism on a number of occasions when he based his legal judgment on the basis of law rather than politics. In the case of the Italian Marines, for instance, Raval submitted in the Supreme Court that India had no jurisdiction to detain the Italian ship Enrica Lexi, from which the Italians had shot dead two Indian fishermen off the Kerala coast. Politically, this stance was damaging to the ruling Congress in Kerala and led to Chief Minister Oomen Chandy asking the Law Minister Salman Khurshid to replace Raval. A combination of hurt feelings and an outraged conscience made Harin Raval resign as Additional Solicitor General, revealing in the process the most shocking insight into the judicial process since the imposition of the emergency. That is all about Harin Raval for now. Join us later for the afternoon news bulletins.